So this is Pavan Kumar. Welcome to the Unix Backbench. In today's session, we are going to discuss about the concept called Cloud SQL and Google Cloud. So what is a Cloud SQL? Why we are using the Cloud SQL? And what are the futures of the Cloud SQL? We are going to discuss in detail here. So let me move on. So this is my self introduction. I have 13 years of the experience into IT industry. So I used to take care of the freelancing training courses into the Linux, Unix, AWS, and Azure, and GCP, and VMware. So parallelly, I'm taking care of the corporate trainings also as per the need with a different experience level and taking care of the support also. If you need more details, you can reach out to my mail ID, unixbackbench@gmail.com. And right now, there is some special offer is going on. Any course it will be right now, it will be 6,999. For more details, you can register the course, and for any details you can send the mail. So let me move to our regular agenda. So these are the some of the demo sessions, and it will be the existing into the channel also. You can go through my channel and you can subscribe. So our agenda is that what is a cloud SQL and what is a use of that, and what are the scenarios we can use it. So let me move to the in-depth here. So the cloud SQL, see, the thing is that whenever we are having any kind of the information, any kind of the backline of the server, okay, so the database is a mandatory front end. The web applications will be there, it will collect the data, and the back end the database will be storing for the data. So when coming to the storing of the data, especially the database stored the relational databases, means the concept of different type of the queries and different type of the information into the excels and the large portion of the data. So once it is storing the data, we are managing into the how we are managing into the cloud environment. So earlier sessions probably you would have heard about Oracle and a different type of the MySQL databases. But in cloud, how it is supporting? Cloud also supporting the relational databases, and moreover, the thing is that the features are very useful. So, what is the basic difference into the physical and cloud? So, when coming to the physical environment, for example, there is no cloud environment. You have just Oracle database. If you want to expand, if you want to perform any kind of backup activities, if you want to place the high availability activities, means for the more availability of data, if you want to perform any kind of dynamic actions, it's going to be really bit of challenging. Why means, so the thing is that you need to have a physical platform, everything you need to be shut down, otherwise we cannot perform on live. When coming to the cloud environment, the cloud environment is one of the beautiful architecture. Here it is support PaaS, SaaS. These are the basic three architecture. The platform, whatever you choose in the cloud environment, it will be manageable and it will be dynamically we can extend, and we can perform the scalability and high availability actions. And nothing but when you are performing some kind of the activity, there is some data is you are pushing to the database. So dynamically, if you want to increase the capacity, so for example, if you want to increase the capacity in legacy environment, you have to spend the time and you have to manually do it. But coming to here, there is no need of performing any kind of action dynamically. You can perform online itself, nothing but we are performing scalability. We are calling as scalability. The scalability concept we can perform and we can do the things. So when the chances of the increasing, decreasing, and there is a lot of the features are there. How about the security part? So the security part is one of the major concept here into the data into cloud environment. That is how the data is traveling. The data is traveling into encrypted format, nothing but whatever the data from the front end to back end it is transferring, it is into the encrypted format, and it will be transferring from the different with the SSL protocol. So nothing but the secured shell, whatever the data is transferring, that is with having the different VLANs, different protocols. So no one is able to access the IAM, nothing but identity access manager is nothing but who taking care of the user management access responsibility. Only a responsible person, authorized persons only we can able to perform the any kind of action, that is also with clear of instructions. So the data transferring also it will be happening into by data transferring into encrypted format. So this is a general procedure how we need to create the things and all, and we are going to discuss in detail into the demo session. So let me move to the scenario. So today's scenario is that we need to create one cloud SQL. We need to perform some kind of add, delete, and what are the operations are there. So and what are the workaround if anything we need to check it out. So let me move to the practical. So this is my cloud environment. So if you want to perform the cloud environment, always we need to have a one server, because our database will be connecting to the one server. So one or many servers. For example, right now I'm taking the one server. So in my previous example, I clearly explained how to create a server by using the create instance and what are the options I need to take it. Right now I'm using the test one as the my test server. So then SQL. So we need to go to the SQL, and you can see that create an instance. You can see that there is a three types of the databases it will be listing out. One is MySQL, PostgreSQL, and SQL Server. So based on our environment, for example, you are using for the basic setup of the things, you can go with the MySQL and PostgreSQL. If you want to perform the some additional activities, heavy load of activities, then we can able to go with the SQL Server environment. That is also different with different of versions also. Let me, I'm going with my environment is very normal. I'm going with MySQL. Let me move it here. So let me move to the topic. So right now I'm creating the enterprise plus only, nothing but I don't want to be large version of the data. I'm going with a normal thing. Here you can see the two types of the options. One is that production, one is the development. So whether if you want to select the which environment, if you want to do it, you can select those things. For example, I'm selecting the production or development, any one of the thing. And here you can see the number of versions. So whenever you are dealing with an operating nothing, when you are creating these things are, you will get it from the client. The client will be clearly mentioning that please create a 8.4 version, 8.3 version, 5.3 version. It is a clearly whatever the thing is there, you have to select it. And here instance ID, for example, let it be test one is my instance, whatever the server I created. And for example, here whatever the password it is generated, let you take the password. I'm just taking the password here. Okay, and you can see that here if you want to do that any kind of the multiple reason, any reason means we can perform it. Okay, so right now I'm done with the things. Create an instance. So what exactly we are doing here? So right now we are creating the SQL server, SQL setup we are creating, and the server we are performing some kind of actions here. See, once a server is creating, you can see that. Okay, you can go to the SQL. You can see that test one, there is one database is existed, and you can see that the number of options here. So the allocation storage was this much, and you can see that here these are the things it is performing right now. It is still going on. Okay, so that is the reason it will take a bit of the time. So let it be, I'm just selected this one. You can click on the test one. You can see that here. So these are the visibility of the particular database. This is the public IP, and what are the data is there, and everything is it is listing. So right now if you can go to the console, nothing but command line. It will take a bit of the time here. Okay, so here if you want to perform the some of the actions, there is a we need to know the public IP of the server. Okay, so right now my SQL hyphen hyphen version. So this is one of the command. If you want to know the version of the MySQL, you can see that this is the 8.4 version. Okay, so I want to know the some of, you can go through the particular website, and this is website we are using for to test the public IP information. Just I want to know the public IP information. So there is a, this is one of the concept. If you want to display the public IP, usually in production environment we will get it from the client itself. So this is the IP address. Okay, you can see here mysql hyphen h, and what is IP address? This is the IP address hyphen u root hyphen p. So this command we need to use it into the to log into the server. And what is the password? The password whatever you selected from the server. For example, so it will take you the bit of the time to log into the server. So this will help you to log into the environment and you can perform the actions. Usually in production environment, the admin guys are not performing this kind of the actions until unless the database team is requested for the some sort of the support. So what exactly we used to do is it means we can perform the monitoring of the services, we can perform the some kind of the regular health checkups only. If you want to perform also, we are triggering the select commands, those type of the commands only. We are not performing any kind of actions. So this is the basic thing of the thing, nothing but how we are accessing, how we are managing, how we are performing the our day-to-day activities. So here there is a lot of the operations will be listed out into this page view, and it will be help you out. Okay, we can minimize, you can see that. Okay, like a backups, if you want to take the backup, you can take the backup also. There is a lot of the backup options are there, and you can say the operations. So these are the operation will help you out. And users, for example, if you want to give the add a user, give the permission to the number of the user, you can give it here. And what is the status of this particular, see right now it is created newly, so it is not showing anything, but usually in depth of the time it will show you the lot of the information here with a different timelines. Okay, every hour, what is the disk usage, what is the server usage, and what are the operation, everything it will be listing out. Okay, so you can see that here still it is taking the time. Okay, usually the database, since we create newly, it will take a lot of the time to log into the environment. So this is the basic version of the how we need to know the process of the thing, ultimately how we need to create, how we need to manage, how we need to perform the things. That is a major operations we need to know. That you can see that here, like a monitoring. So what are the monitoring? You can disable the things, connecting. Okay, what are the disk size, what is there, each and everything it will be displaying here. Okay, so go through the things and manage the things with a properly. So we are not performing anything. If you want to do that means also we can perform the migrate the database also. Thank you for watching my videos. Please go through the my channel and please subscribe. And if you're interested, please log into the my course session also. Thank you.